out here, and we're gonna work on the processor today. I got Chadwick and Baross here, and they're going to work on getting the length indicator fixed on the Ponsse processor. It's been out for a little bit. We've been using the Maruca bed to determine the length of the wood, but because that's an 8-foot bed. But it'll be nice to get the length indicator fixed, and they're here and gonna help us out. Okay, we're just getting the head off the plates off the top, the harvester head, so we can get access to the electrical part of it. That could be the issue. I'm going to check the sensor electrical cable, see if there's any issues with the wires on it. Alright, so we got this this wire is a length sensor, Andrew says. That goes to the length sensor in the Ponsse, so see, having trouble getting a signal, I guess. What's that? Yeah.
It's a sensor tester, so it basically puts 18 volts to the sensor.
Oh, okay.
And it'll actually, you can control it. You can see if you're getting the pulses from the sensor and read it.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Now, if I can actually reach it. No sensor, no pulses.
What did you do down here on the bottom?
I just turned the length wheel.
Oh, you did?
Yep,
okay.
That's all it was.
Oh, and that would sense
just to
it.
see if there was any pulses coming back from the sensor.
Oh, okay. So the feed wheel, the length wheel's down. Yep. Is that middle one over
That's
here?
that middle, that middle roller right in the center.
Okay. Okay, so that's the length indicator, and he said no pulses as he was turning that. We're just checking the wires to make sure they were wired right.
Again.
And it's looking like the sensor might be the issue right now. Just tested the wires, got 24 volts. And so I'm gonna look more into it, but it could be the sensor. We're going to try to get at the measuring wheel now.
Let's see here. Oh, that hose does not fare well.
That was pretty good, just 2 bolts.
What's that?
That was pretty good, just 2 bolts on that. Nice.
It didn't come out too hard.
Someone's going for snowmobile ride.
Yeah, lucky them.
Yeah, I know. Perfect conditions right now. Takes off. All right. So what we found here is that everything looks good inside the wheel, but the sensor's not reading there. It's on the wheel, so we're gonna get that replaced. It's not registering any signal, so we're just gonna get that sensor replaced and maybe a few other parts there just to clean it up. And it could have been some ice or water getting in there that caused that to go out. Alright, so we're gonna take the sensor off for now. This is the sensor wire. Feeds in. See, there's a hose right there. It goes down to the measuring wheel. And we're gonna make sure I got that right. So looks like the right wire. And so we're gonna put the new connectors on this side, and also feed the switch over the sensor wire here. Have to plug a new sensor on the end over here. But should be a pretty easy fix, so that's good. And you're just gonna start her up and so Andrew's saying this is a big part of the problem with the cables fraying. It's probably letting some water in, messing up the sensor, getting ice around that wheel. So we're gonna replace the hose, that wire, and just gonna feed up through back there. Hit that connector, and I'll swing it around, connect it back in this plug right here. For now, we're just gonna go without the length and use the Maruca. Till we get the parts in. Okay, so Andrew's gonna take this back with him and get that sensor positioned just right on the wheel. I think it's 0.3 millimeters, so he's gonna get that all set up for me, and I'll pick it up to Bangor, and it will come with all the hose and wire and everything. I can just plug it back on. Getting everything put back together for now until we get the new sensor, new hose on, new hose back in, and ready to replace. Okay, so we've got the head back together, and we're going to be able to continue sawing and cutting some timber. So we don't have the length fixed yet, but we can use the Maruca bed. We know the Maruca bed's 8 foot, and that's what I've been doing a lot of lately, is stocking up on 8 foot logs to produce 8 foot boards. So I'll be fine for a little while. And the service tech from Chadwick-Baross, Andrew, has taken the length wheel and sensor, and he's taken that back with him so he can put the new sensor on, and also put the new cable and hose together, and so we can get that repaired. He's gonna let me know when I should come down to Bangor and pick that up to install that myself, but it looks like it's gonna be pretty straightforward. He showed me how to install, how to bolt it back on, how to put the hose back on and clamp that in, and also run the wire. So we should be in pretty good shape when that's ready. I'll go get it and then I'll install it. So stay tuned, and we'll get this length back going on the Ponsse processor. Will make us quite a bit more efficient, but we're still good now because we can use the Maruca bed over there. We know that's 8 feet, and also the extension is 12 feet. So that gives us a good indicator, 8, 10, and 12. But you know, it'd be really ideal that when this is fixed up good, and with the length sensor fixed. So stay tuned, and we'll get that fixed shortly. All right, so we've been working on the harvester head lately. We're waiting for the part to come back from Chadwick-Baross for the length sensor repair, and we got Gilbert Welding back here again, and we're gonna have him work on just do a little quick repair on the harvester head while we're at it. Just a little weld there to fix that up. And at the same time, Nate's been here today sawing out some 2x10s. a 4x4? Looks like a 4x4?
Yeah, we got 4x4 going now, cedar, and then ended up scraping a 1x4 off the top of it.
Oh, okay, nice. You can see it's working its way out. And there's the result there, nice and solid again. It was coming apart pretty good, so let's get it fixed. All right, so we've got the machine Ponsse back out here in the cedar swamp, and as you can see, got the head all repaired. Eventually, I'm going to sharpen that blade up again. It needs it, but I'm gonna keep going. Cedar branches are pretty easy to break, so I'm not too worried about it right now. And this, while we're doing this, spruce a little tougher, but we'll be fine here in the cedar for now, I think. And I've got the Maruca all set up here, and so we're gonna get back at it. We're still waiting for the length sensor to be repaired, but that should be done soon, and then we'll replace that. But right now I can just use the Maruca like I've been doing for 8, 10, and 12 footers in cedar. So it's we're gonna get going and start filling the Maruca up. There we go. Got the Maruca all loaded, and you can see the harvester head here behind me. It's holding up real good with that patch Gilbert Welding did. And also we'll be a lot faster when that length sensor gets repaired, and that's being worked on right now. But we're fine going ahead with what we have with the Maruca and using the bed to get the length. And as you can see, we got a good load here. It's full right to the top. And thanks for watching, and remember to check out bigtlumber.com. That's coming soon. That will be up towards the spring. I will have that online. Again, thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more sawmill and logging videos. Thanks again.